Hey, welcome to the channel where we show you how to put some prep in your step. Today we're going to talk about the analytical functions, the partition and the order by. We're going to use those in combination with rank and row number. This is just a couple of the ways you can apply these calculations. So let's dive into it. Okay, so first we're going to use the sample superstore dataset as an example, and we're going to create a sales rank. So let's drag our orders table in. And let's create an aggregate step because I'm just going to simplify the data a little bit. So let's say I want to look at sales, and let's pull in state and city. Okay, so now let's go to a clean step. And let's say at first I just want to do a rank of sales at the row level. I just want to look at every row and rank each row. So I'm going to create a calculated field. And first, let's look at the partition function. What does partition say? It defines the group to apply analytical functions. Order by must be inside the partition. Okay, well, let's look at the order by function. Defines the order to apply analytic functions. Use the optional ascending or descending arguments to specify ascending or descending order for each field. The default order is descending. Okay, so we can see here's an example calculation. And it's pretty similar to what we're going to do. We're going to do state, or actually to begin, we're going to do just a rank of the sales. So let's do order by, and we'll do order by sales. And so since the default order is descending, I don't need to specify here, and I'm just going to do a rank. So this is just going to rank my sales in a descending order, and let's call this sales rank. All right, and so there you go. So you can see I've got my rank here. My highest value is 1, and then 2, and so on and so forth. And so we've got our sales rank, pretty basic, nothing too complicated there. But what if I wanted to look at the city, the rank of the city within its state? So now I can use the partition function. So I'm going to create another calculated field here. I'm going to say partition. In my partition, I'm going to partition by state. And I'm going to use a colon and then order by my sales and rank. Again, the default order of the order by is descending. And so I'm telling this to rank the sales descending and partition by state. So restart for every state. And call this sales rank by state. Okay, and so we can see in Colorado, Denver ranked highest, and then if we go down in Utah, the rank restarts, and so this was Orem was the highest ranked city in Utah, and so on. So that's just one of the ways that we can apply these functions. Let's look at our next example. So I'm going to connect to a sample data source I have here. It's ticket sequences. So let me pull that in. I'm going to pull in a clean step, and so we can see here we've got some ticket data. Let me change this to string, and all right, so this is a change history data source, and so what I want to do here is I want to sequence the changes so that way I can see what order these changes are happening in. So I'm going to create a field here, and I'm going to call this ticket sequence. And so again, let's use our partition and say I want to partition by our ticket number. I want to order by my date. So I have a change date here, and I want to order by that, but in an ascending order. So for each new date that's happening, I want to rank that as the next row. So I'm going to do this order by change date ascending. I'm going to use the row number calculation here. So again, give me the row number ascending by change date and partition that by ticket number. So restart for every ticket number. So let me see what that looks like. Okay, so we can see this ticket only has one sequence. This ticket has 3 sequences, each as the dates are progressing, which is exactly what I wanted. And so now what I could do here is add some flags to my data set. So I could say Let's do an is creation sequence flag. So ticket sequence equals 1. So what I would do in my analysis here is I would say, okay, is it the creation sequence? If it is, then I know this date was the create date. So there you have it. Those are just a couple of quick ways to use the analytical functions within Tableau Prep. If there's other ways that you'd like to see these functions used, let me know. And I hope to see you in the next one.